y'all, this is Emily, and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to focus on a really sweet and fun film called Piney the Lonesome Pine. Now this short film is based off a children's book, The Lonesome Pine, written by Jane West Bakerink. Piney the Pine Tree is voiced by Jason Anthony, accompanied by Simon Pegg playing Piney's loyal and faithful friend, Jackster the dog. This Christmas film is nothing short of sweet and wholesome, as most Christmas movies are. While it's a few months past Christmas, or hey, even several months early depending on your take on things, I recommend checking it out. So, let's get into this. A little girl named Georgie visits her grandfather's Christmas tree farm in a town in Wales with a ridiculously comical long name that I am not even going to attempt butchering here. Georgie gets the opportunity to grow her very own Christmas tree, even choosing and planting the very seed herself, naming the tree Piney. Nurtured with love and special Christmas tea, Piney gets big and strong, and a few years down the line, he's ready to be taken to Georgie's to be dressed up in baubles and bows and have bright shiny lights from his head to his toes. Unfortunately, Piney gets accidentally taken away by some of the tree farm workers to be sold at a tree lot. Devastated, Georgie, Grandpa Sid, and Jackster, the dog, go searching for Piney. At one point, Piney gets found by the trio, but before he gets to be brought home, he gets taken away again, but by a recycling truck. Fortunately for Piney, Jackster manages to catch up, and the determined duo start their adventurous journey home to Georgie's. Through their adventures, Piney and Jackster come across different kind and generous strangers along the way. That includes meeting some forever trees, big and majestic evergreens in the forest. While Piney and Jackster did finally find Georgie's, they have just missed Christmas Eve. Piney did not get to fulfill his dream of becoming a Christmas tree, but after his travels, he began to feel that there's something bigger for him in this world. And that's where he's proven right with an ending I didn't quite expect. He returns to Georgie the following year as a storybook about his very adventure. This lovable tale to me was nothing short of wholesome and even inspiring. Piney knew what he wanted to be from the very beginning, what he was destined to be, and that was to be a Christmas tree, decorated with baubles and bows and bright lights from his head to his toes. He was determined to make that happen one way or another, not letting some detours get in his way. Pairing his determination with Jackster's, there was no chance that they weren't going to make it to Christmas Eve at Georgie's. Unfortunately, or maybe fortunately for Piney, life had other plans for him. This charming short had quickly become a new addition to my Christmas movie collection. The flow of the plot and the dialogue, the humor, especially between Piney and Jackster, is just the right mix. The soft sweetness of Jason Anthony's voice for Piney, to me, was perfection, showing that love and special Christmas tea truly did the trick to grow Georgie's perfect Christmas tree. Simon Pegg had that fitting gravelly voice for Jackster, giving that sort of worldly experience he had compared to Piney, who's been sheltered in a tree farm up to this point. And I'm briefly going to sidetrack here because, quite honestly, I wouldn't have even realized it was Simon Pegg, as I'm used to his other movies like Hot Fuzz or Hector and The Search of Happiness. But that's the fun and beauty of acting. Now back to the story. It shows that even if there's a dream or an ambition we may have set in mind for ourselves, like being someone's beautifully decorated Christmas tree, life's journey has a funny and sometimes wild way of showing us that there may be something bigger, even better for us. Something more than we could have ever dreamed of, like sharing our story to others through a book. Some of us are destined to be Christmas trees, or even forever trees to be homes for animals, great and small. But like I said, there's others meant to tell their stories. Being a person that struggled and still struggles to find what I really want to do in life, it's refreshing and even inspiring to see someone be so sure about themselves and what they're meant to be. It's a gentle reminder that not everything you planned for and hoped for may work out, possibly for a reason, and that could be that something better is coming along for you. You were made for something in this world. What it is, I can't tell you, but I do encourage you to be like Piney and branch out and don't be afraid to try. Things might get frustrating sometimes, but it'll all even out in the end, one way or another. Dream for baubles and bows and lights covering you from your head to your toes. But please be open to becoming something more should life guide you there. Well, that's it from me and Piney the Pine Tree. Thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Until next time, my friends, goodbye.